It's Tuesday, January 16th. You're listening to Your Florida Daily. I'm Katrina Scales. It was a big night for former President Donald Trump. He not only won the Iowa caucuses, he got more than double the votes of Ron DeSantis. Florida's governor and former UN Ambassador Nikki Haley are vowing to stay in the presidential race, even as polls trend toward the former president.
We want to thank the great people of Iowa. Thank you. We love you all. I really think this is time now for everybody, our country, to come together. We want to come together.
We've got our ticket punched out of Iowa.
Despite spending a lot of time and money in Iowa, DeSantis came in a distant second place.
We have a lot of work to do, but I can tell you this, as the next president of the United States, I am going to get the job done for this country.
DeSantis starts his day in South Carolina, a conservative stronghold and home state of opponent Nikki Haley. Later on Tuesday, DeSantis heads to New Hampshire. Big changes are headed to Florida over the next 24 hours as a cold front in the Panhandle starts to push south through the rest of the state. Today, the muggy warm air sticks around along with some rain from the cold front, but overnight into Wednesday, the temperature is forecast to drop about 20 degrees. A freeze watch has been issued for parts of Marion County starting at 3 a.m. on Wednesday. But our little blast of cold is nothing like the sub-zero temperatures up north and to the west. Winter storms are causing trouble for travelers and has led to more than 2,000 flights being canceled nationwide. Dozens of flights out of Florida have already been delayed or canceled today. And pro wrestling legend Hulk Hogan reportedly helped rescue a teenage girl after a car crash near his home on the Gulf Coast. That's according to TMZ. Hogan, whose real name is Terry Bollea, and his wife were driving on the same highway in Clearwater when they witnessed the crash. The report says Hogan and another friend he was driving with helped pull the girl from the car. TMZ cited sources that Hogan and his friend cut the girl's airbag with tools and helped get her out of her seatbelt. They say the girl was shaken but not seriously hurt. Find these top stories along with breaking news, weather, and traffic all day on clickorlando.com. And now, a completely random Florida fact. It's called the worst plane crash in Central Florida history. On March 31st, 1972, an Air Force B-52 bomber suffered multiple engine failures after taking off from the nearby McCoy Air Force Base, which is now Orlando International Airport. The crash killed all 7 Air Force crewmen on board and injured several people on the ground, including a child who died days later. Thankfully, the massive B-52 wasn't carrying nuclear weapons. If it were, Orlando may have become a very different place. Big thanks to Your Florida Daily listener, Jay, for sending in that Florida fact. Your Florida Daily is produced by News 6 WKMG in Orlando. I'm Katrina Scales. Make sure to subscribe for new episodes wherever you like to listen.